Hey guys, Jeremy Watson here, or Scottycuss, based on if you've ever seen my face before. But that face is not our lovely Gia today, but she called me and asked me if I can lock down our very special Mother's Day episode. So that's what I'm here. Thanks, Gia, because also I'm here with some lovely ladies, you know, so having a good time. So guys, just introduce yourselves to me, please.
Hey y'all, you know I'm Keely. I know you're not seen me a long time, but I'm back. I'm back from my seat, you know?
Hi guys, I'm Markea.
And hi guys, I'm Amanda, aka Panda.
All right.
Cute.
Panda. First of all, happy Mother's Day, because from what I understand, you have a 3/4/terrorist-year-old.
She's actually 45.
See it there? Tell me her name and just give me like a bit about her.
Okay, so her name is Ray, R-E-I, pronounced Ray.
Okay, I love that.
That is
That's
nice.
neat.
Yeah, so her name is Ray. A little bit about her. She is me times 10 and I hate it.
Oh no.
Hate it. Imagine looking at yourself in the mirror and you just want to
Strangle yourself.
Imagine
Oh,
when she
no.
reaches 13/15/16
It's when your mom looks at you and says, I hope you get a little mini you so you
And
can know
that's
what to deal
exactly
with.
what happened. And can you tell I'm having a terrible time?
Oh no. She's joking, Ray. She loves you.
No, but she's really determined and she's hilarious. For a 3-year-old, I didn't expect her to be that funny.
Yeah.
But
Okay, I love that.
she's hilarious and she's a great time. She's
Oh,
a
I
great
love
time.
that.
Okay.
All right, before moving to our first game, I have to ask, this is not on script.
Yes. Oh,
Think about it.
Oh,
if
no.
you had a daughter, right? All of it. I mean, you do.
Yeah.
But think about it.
Yeah.
What are you guys going to do at that 16-year-old age when it's, hey, mom, this is the love of my life?
Strangle
Oh,
it.
you guys ever watch Rapunzel?
Strangle it.
So there's gonna be a tower, right? And the tower not have no door, no step, and no exit. You know?
And then you're not go along like Rapunzel, so she can't climb
Yeah,
out.
exactly.
So basically,
Am I
when
gonna
the
go
man
every
done
other
climb the
month
tower
and
and
no,
inside,
where am I gonna
You
climb?
can't climb nothing.
Me a good gardener, you know. Bush at the top down.
Look at the
Hairdresser.
top.
I do hair on the side, guys. Ear cuts every day. Yeah, man.
what are you going to do when the love of my life age comes up?
This is kind of controversial, guys. I'm sorry, but like, I just want her to let me know what's going on. As long as we communicate, I'm not gonna take that from her. Because my mom was super open with me, and
Yeah.
like she allowed me to explore and have a good time. So I think that helped me make better choices. So give her the
Well,
same.
wow.
As a good
You
mom.
can't see the difference between
As a good
You can't see the difference.
As a great mom.
As long as we can communicate and
Yeah.
she's open and honest with me, I think we can come to some form of compromise.
Okay.
that's
No, you see, guys, this
beautiful.
is
This is
what I
mother.
like to hear,
Experience
you know?
teaches wisdom, okay?
Yeah.
I don't
We
have
know.
that. I don't have that.
None of that now.
No, but you see, if she was supposed to hide it,
Yeah.
it's a different story, that because then hands gonna be thrown.
Oh,
Yeah.
understandable.
Yeah.
Keep that, because we have a segment on that later. But for now, we're going to go to a commercial break.
Your style, your crew, your vibe. They say a lot about you, and so does the rum you choose. Be selective. Experience the new gold standard of rum with Worthy Park Select. 100% copper pot distilled, aged, and blended to perfection. Embrace your selectively curated lifestyle with Worthy Park Select, the new gold standard. Available island-wide. Must be 18 years older to drink. Drink responsibly.
All right, and on that note, we're going to start our first segment. We're talking about career women and motherhood. So, I'm going to draw on the trusty list here.
All right.
So, the first question I want to ask you guys is, what do you think about, what do women fear the most about motherhood?
Ooh,
Just generally first, and I can give you some breakdowns.
I'd like to start. I feel, because I was having this conversation with my coworker the other day, because apparently I'm at the age where I should have popped one out by now,
Yeah,
and
but
I haven't.
just keep pressuring, you don't
So
take-
they're like, yeah, when are you gonna, I don't know, but one of the fears that I feel, well, maybe not for every woman.
Tell
for
me
me,
your fear, yeah.
Yeah.
I do not want to do it alone.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I
Fair.
refuse. My coworker said to me, if a man ever met me a single mother, I saw me I go jail, come me I kill him. And I felt that. I felt it because like people they glamorize parenthood, not to
Yeah.
say that it's a terrible thing, but it's a lot of work,
Yeah.
mentally, physically, every alley. It
Preach.
takes
Yeah.
a lot. So imagine me out there struggle with a fitness when me and you make and you dare road and live your best life and you laughing at us.
Probably try and make
You're gonna
3 more.
die. You're gonna die. So that's my. I never
Okay.
want to do that alone.
Okay.
Yeah.
But as a Gen Z, I feel like our fear is one, we want to live outside life.
Yeah, man.
We want to be outside, material, everything
Okay.
outside.
I mean,
Modest life.
Indubitably, yes.
Right. Baby can't skate on tool, you get me? So we can't do that to get me.
That's the line of the episode. Baby can't skate on tool.
Secondly, I think that Gen Z is a crazy set. If the man leave us, where the slash tire bun down house,
Yes.
call Mocha, you know, make him get, you know,
Yeah, man, just in case, yeah, man.
scare him a little bit, say, you know, Mocha the on the line, where I say, yeah, pay the baby fare or not, yeah, give me child support or not, you get me?
Oh wow.
And also, we are afraid of the complications during pregnancy.
That's what I hear the most. Yeah, man.
Is you imagine you carrying somebody, loving somebody, waiting for 9 months for them to come. You're in the hospital, and you either lose it or you're having complications. You feel like the world is on your shoulders because you're saying, "Yo, I carried for so long, and
It's mine.
it's mine, and I can't see it." And also, I feel like I'm not a good mother because I couldn't produce a child. I couldn't
or something
help
like
you.
that.
It feels a lot to burden you. So we have to think about that first before we actually say, oh, this is what we're doing.
Okay.
That's a good point.
Moms?
Not the most. I think my biggest fear at the time when I found out I was pregnant was, as you said, the carrying of a child. I think that is the most nerve-wracking experience because you can literally buck it and everything go wrong.
Wow.
Drink a Pepsi, something go wrong. So it's so heavy thinking about all the complications that can come and like you have to change your diet, your whole lifestyle, everything. And if you're not the kind of person that easily adapts, it can just break you down mentally. So it's a lot.
That's true.
It's a
That's
lot.
true.
Actually, speaking about the adaptability, kind of in my head, it runs into the next question. How does money affect your ability to be a good parent? Yeah, man, deep. Yeah, man, heavy.
Boy.
Meaning, so my thought process is accessibility to good healthcare,
I was
to
just about to
education,
start.
to food.
Yeah.
Because, for example, from what I understand, if you there's like a 6-week period if you don't breastfeed, they're kind of weaned off it. So like buying formula and Alaska and that kind of stuff,
Diapers,
you're
everything.
actually helping the child to not require you anymore, but the quality of those products. I mean, a man can make him own Alaska over there saying about the Pediasure and the. I'm using all the kids' words to know right now. By the way, I know nothing.
Yo, when you said the good quality stuff,
Yes.
my daughter was lactose as a child, like newborn, can't process breast milk, can't process
breast milk.
can't process regular formula.
I didn't know that was a thing.
Yes, it's literally a thing. She would just scream, and we never knew why.
Yeah.
Took her to a specialist. They found out that she's lactose. Let me tell you, that lactose-free formula, it was like $10,000 a box,
See there?
and that's a 3-day box.
Yeah, man.
3 days?
Yes.
I was just about to ask you what's the serving size.
3 days. You're talking 3 days. And then if you dare give them something else, it's either pay for the formula or pay for the medical bills. So you have to be ready.
What a good time.
It's a lot.
So with weddings now, what people will do is, hey, I don't need a toaster.
Yeah.
Hey,
Give me
if
the
you
money.
won't give me land, fine. But if you don't have the land, I would like here all the baby things I need, and not even the bottles. No. All 100 of you, feel free to buy diapers.
Yeah.
All 100 of you, feel free to buy the formula.
Yeah.
Because what we don't process is that they're going to need to have breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Yeah.
And if it's not the breast milk, and you'll be tired from what I understand, so you won't be able to feed all the time.
And they eat more, right?
They
like
eat every 2
hours.
hours.
There we go.
Every 2 hours.
Yeah.
And it starts off at 2 ounces, then it's 4, then it's 6, every 2 hours.
So like for me, I can spend grand, you know what I mean? But the baby is 10 grand every
a lot.
3 days, and that's for one thing.
And that's one thing.
We're not talking
We're not talking
one
everything else.
thing.
Wow.
Nothing else.
So yeah, as it relates to what you said, finances affecting the ability, I think obviously having an access to like money to purchase things that you need obviously is going to make things better, but I think it doesn't necessarily determine whether or not you're able to be a good parent.
Okay.
That's true.
Markia, what do you think?
I think the same
Money.
thing.
Escape on toll.
Money.
That's so
money, to be honest, is a big factor, a huge factor when you're thinking about having a child overall. Everything we do, we think about money. Is whether getting a house, a car, we're doing this, if we have to take out a loan to do that. At the end of the day, money is something that we all need to think about. For sure. So to have a baby, I think that I would rather have financial, I'd be financially stable than not be financially stable and have a child. I want my child to have everything, be spoiled. I can cover the medical bills. I don't have to think about it. She can get the clothes she wants. She can get the shoes she wants. She can do everything she pleases. If she wants curricular activities, because school fee not cheap.
Not cheap.
And especially extracurricular activities.
I have a niece. I hear those stories.
Never think about gas. For me, from work to fear school, to sit down and check her in the AC for wait for her to finish her extra. Or she'll need a bus in the morning, cab, taxi. There's also miscellaneous fees that we have to think about. I think money is also a factor we should always think about. But again, if you have a child now and
make it work.
Make it work.
Yeah, make it work.
As the Jamaican say,
when you have a kid, you make it work.
Yeah, but
That doesn't help me.
No, make it work.
I don't understand.
Honestly, you just it's, as I said, it's a mental aspect of stuff, because if you're gonna put money over thinking about the child's well-being, then you're gonna stress over the wrong thing. Because you know that saying, "Oh, God will provide," is kind of joked about, but it's honestly true, because you never know when there's somebody you can fall back on. Like for instance, you call somebody and be like, "Yo, you know, it's kind of rough for me right now. I need a pack of Pampers," and you'll be surprised they might actually help. Right?
Have good people around
a great
you.
support system around you.
The village.
It is
The village.
That whole saying about having takes a village to raise a
When
child.
when you're gonna say it,
100% facts. 150% facts.
So with the village concept, my niece had a sports day, and I'd just come back from like a work trip, and I remember came back. And I just like closing the car and I put stuff on and I go to sports day, and one of my friends, she mentioned it before, and she almost started crying like, "Bro, you just come off the plane and you came here for your niece or whatever," and it was a big deal for her. But to me, I'm like,
it's nothing.
my niece had a sports day.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
and is hearing you guys talk, I'm just like, oh, that might,
like
that
the
might be a
support.
big deal.
It's the support, you know?
Yeah, especially when we're younger.
I
I think that it's the small things that matter to us more. We value the small things more, especially if it's coming from not necessarily our dad and mom, but you know when it's like, oh, your uncle actually coming there for me, your cousin actually coming, and you actually favoritize this person and they actually be there for you, it's like, it means the world to you. So you remember those small moments growing up more than the little, okay, here's a gift, and I'm not there, I'm absent in your life.
The support.
Yeah, the support is there.
Takes a village
To raise a kid.
child. No experience. Okay, so the next thing I want to ask is, first of all, we're skating on the toll every weekend. You know what I mean? We're outside.
Baby can't skate on the toll.
So, how do you think, and how do you balance social life, the outside,
Being outside.
and motherhood?
It's so crazy because my job is literally outside.
To be outside?
To be outside, because I work for Zip 103 FM, the radio station. So because of that, I do media and marketing. So that means all the parties, I have to cover them, so I'm there. Weekends, nights, during the day, I have my regular day job. So I am literally being paid to be outside.
To be outside.
Right?
That's a good incentive right there.
Yeah, and it comes straight back to the whole village thing, because during the days when my daughter is done at school, my mom picks her up. And then my mom keeps her until I'm done work. And then if I have to go to do something in the night, she either is with her dad or she's with my mom.
Yeah.
So she's at the age now where she kind of understands. So she'll see me and I'm like, I'm leaving. And she's like, you going to work? And I was like, yeah, I'm heading to work. So she kind of understands. It's not a case where she's stuck to me. She's at the age now where she gets that I can go outside, but she knows when she wakes up, I'll be there.
Okay.
You know, so it's a little easier now at this age.
I have a question.
Sure.
Yeah, I want to ask something. So when she was younger, she had that attachment stage. How was it for you?
I was going to ask you. There was like guilt associated with having to leave.
So I like my girls? So I like them?
Nowhere. I was literally inside for like a year and a half.
Girl!
Like a year and a half. Because
girls can only dream.
Honestly, if I went somewhere, that same guilt.
Yeah.
And I want to first say, guys.
Yeah.
do not feel bad for wanting time for yourself.
Yup.
Carrying a child is a lot.
Yes.
And once you have, had that child, it is okay. Please, it's okay to want a minute to yourself.
Yeah, totally.
You're
I
sure
agree.
still cause
You need. I didn't think I was allowed
Yeah.
to take time for myself, and that was the biggest mistake that I made, because it got to the point where I started to. It was a little bit of postpartum. It was a little bit of inside syndrome where I would literally see her and start crying because I felt like I had no other way.
Okay.
Like I just had to
wow.
be a mom and done.
Right.
And that's not true.
Okay.
That's
totally
literally
get
not
that.
true. Right. So yeah, when she was younger, it was much harder for me to come outside. I didn't even want to go to the supermarket unless I had her with me, because I felt
wow.
like I didn't want to feel like I was burdening someone
Yeah.
else with my
With
responsibilities.
your child. Okay.
Right. So
But no, it's just like,
That's so deep.
I based my oats here. So I'll see you.
now
I'll see you
I'm
later.
just like, you big enough. Pack your bags. Head out. Head out.
Oh, all right. And with that, we're going to actually head out to the first commercial break.
Your style, your crew, your vibe. They say a lot about you, and so does the rum you choose. Be selective. Experience the new gold standard of rum with Worthy Park Select. 100% copper pot distilled, aged, and blended to perfection. Embrace your selectively curated lifestyle with Worthy Park Select, the new gold standard. Available island-wide. Must be 18 years older to drink. Drink responsibly.
All right, guys, so we're back, and on this one, I want to get a bit more into your personal lives with how your mothers were. I really want to go more towards your
mom
moms.
was an
I mean,
angel.
Jamaican moms are fine.
Okay.
So this segment, we're going to have a list of scenarios, and you guys are going to tell me if your mother or a Jamaican mother would punch out, meaning knock you out,
Tacos. Okay.
low you out, meaning know the situation, like you chill. You know what I mean?
No Jamaican mother ever would.
And Fox. And my personal favorite. Cuss you out. Yeah, man, that works.
What were you gonna say before?
I don't want to. We're on camera. So, loud, cuss out, knock out.
knock out.
So the
Alright.
first scenario is tied into what I started the
Yeah.
whole conversation with.
Alright.
So now you guys, 16, 17, maybe 15-ish. You bring your boyfriend home. We're gonna go with that
Bring your
first.
boyfriend home.
I'll spice stuff after. So
Y'all
you
were
bring home your
allowed to have
16-year-old
boyfriends? That's crazy.
What my mom would do?
What? Give me what your mom would do first.
Bring him home to her
Bring him
house
where?
Let me read
that
it.
she bought.
Bring him where?
You
her
are
money?
16, fine, since you want to go official.
Yeah.
You are 16 and you decide that you will bring your boyfriend home. Oh! And lock up in the room.
Okay, hold on. At first, you said bring him home, and then I was like, She would have been like, okay, let me meet him. Is he a nice gentleman? And then you said lock
Lock
up in
up.
a room. It would have been a double whammy.
It would have been a double whammy. I
It would
won't
be a
even
double
lie.
whammy. So it's a cuss out, then a thump down.
Or she
Alright.
took me down first and then
No.
while I'm on the floor, she cussed me out.
No. May I get the thumping first?
I believe that I am king of the gelding truck, where I'm driving it on the car keys.
I feel like I'm gonna just wake up a grung still. So,
My mother had a rule
Yeah.
for us. I am male. Your room door don't ever lock in at my house.
Oh,
Right.
It does not.
my whole
close.
thing is y'all being allowed to have boyfriends and girlfriends at 16.
At 16 and
Where did I
17.
do that
hold on.
at? Mommy, you were holding me back.
Let me tell you something. At one point, I had no room door. Full stop.
Ooh,
Okay.
you're one of the
Wait,
kids? Your parents come and
door.
just drill it
Tell
out?
me how that go
Excuse
because
me?
I've never experienced somebody who actually say, oh,
Them
them
not
mother
have
take
room
off
doors.
them door.
We
What
were,
are you saying?
you know,
Wait,
you're big.
hold on.
You feel you're big. My mother said something and I answered her back.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Girl.
Question mark. Answer back. Question mark.
Your Jamaican mother?
And quite so.
Mm-hmm.
And she was, answering me appropriately to my answer back.
Right.
And I went into my room and
Slammed.
Was it slam or the breeze do it? 'Cause you know sometimes
The breeze
it
do it. The breeze do it sometimes.
It was a proper. It was. I deserved it. Because it was
Yeah.
a proper echo through the yard.
Echo through the slam my door.
My mother.
That me pay for?
Hold on, no. She quietly came in and said, "Excuse me."
Ooh.
And at that
Quietly,
it was
you know,
quiet.
it's quiet.
It was
When
not
it's quiet,
even-
it's dead
it
enough.
was not even an upset kind of coming. She just
Yeah,
said, "Excuse me." You buy door. Dot.
I would have cried.
No,
I know I did after that.
No door. And she was like, slam what? In whose house?
Yeah, man.
And I can attest to being that mother now.
Okay. You're technique.
The other day, Ray pushed the door, like she was playing, and she pushed the door a little too hard for me, and I was like, hey, it was
Not in my home.
It was PTSD AF. I was just like, whose house? Whose door?
Not the 3-year-old. Like, what happened, Mom?
Right now.
I think I've accidentally slammed the door, and within myself, I was like, "How dare you, Jermaine?" I was like, "Wait, on my door."
No, I slammed the door, and like as the door connect with the hinge, Catherine was through the door.
Yeah.
Through the door. I mean, my mother
It's like
had
a PTSD
never hit
thing.
me before.
But it's just a PTSD
Yes.
thing.
I did.
Her shouting at you, you hearing that after?
Nah.
Even when you open the door and the breeze slamming to you, like, oh shit.
Oh
Yeah.
no.
Yeah, man, you're waiting for
And that's
footsteps.
happened to me
You're
before.
waiting
The
for the
breeze
footsteps to
slammed
come
the
to
door.
the
I
house.
could not tell my mother sending me slam the door, you know. And I said, "Mommy, please believe me, it wasn't me."
So for us, is cuss out then punch out.
Oh
Or
no.
punch out,
For,
cuss
for
out.
me,
Anyone,
Definitely.
any which
this
way.
is my answer.
All right.
Interchangeable.
Now the next one is for us. It's report card day. You know, you're walking around comfortable and thing, and then when you collect the report card, you only get 1A. Only 1A.
Are we
just make sure I have it
at
properly.
the school or is it like the parent teacher conference thing?
Yeah.
Are we
Yeah, man,
filming
it's
here
that.
or are we at
I will style it 2 ways. You only get 1A first. Quickly.
All right,
You're gonna get cuss out for 1A, knockout for 1A, cuss out for 1A.
Yeah,
All right.
yeah.
Now spin it. You only pass one subject.
Oh, back foot.
WW
It's the fact that you guys can answer. My brain still cannot process what would happen in that scenario.
Listen to me.
I
I know my mom.
report card day was terrifying.
Absolutely.
My
I
mother-
think it was the most
Absolutely.
important
My mother
day
look
for your
forward to
moms
that.
to look forward to.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm going
And
there
then
with the
meeting the
nicest
teachers.
shoes, and my hand is oiled and everything. So when I knock you out, you're knocked out solid.
You're there.
Wait till you reach home, and she gives you the when you're there with the teacher, and she gives you the
The little side look like,
Yeah, man.
oh,
no, stay there. You're talking in class? Stay there. Wait till you reach home.
That was always it on my report.
Nope.
Very studious. Talks too much.
Mine too. This distracts everybody.
mine was easily distracted.
Yeah.
I remember one year, and this has never, like I can't, this is burnt into my brain. They wrote on my report card, "We'll watch breeze go by." That was
What
like,
is going on?
I was like, it's
That
not
does
a
sound fun
lie.
though.
It's not a lie.
That does sound pretty
Watch
entertaining. I'm not gonna
breeze
lie.
go by. And even the other day, I was at work, and my manager was like, "Amanda, you're so easily distracted," and I'm like,
We'll watch breeze go
"We'll
by.
watch breeze go by."
I can show my report card from 7
I was
to 8.
like, listen,
You hired me.
if you're not entertaining me, my brain.
That teacher is a bully. What does it mean?
All right, so the next one now, and this one brought back some PTSD. So your mother gone all day, and now she come home, and you forgot to
take the chicken out of the fridge.
I'm just like a homeless, you know, cause boy.
I'm trying to decide
Yeah.
which one is.
It's usually this one. The whole scheme, go hear my mother mouth.
Yeah.
The whole scheme.
No,
And
but
then-
imagine, you know, when you think about it now, imagine you come home from work, you work all day, 9 to 5. Sometime from you leave out 6 o'clock, depending
To
on
beat
where
the
you are,
traffic,
to beat the traffic.
especially if you're not
And you
driving.
reach work early, you still reach work early, you chop on like a breakfast, but you still try to catch up from work. You leave 5 o'clock, 5:30, 6 o'clock sometimes. Sometimes you stay at work, feel like the traffic breeze off, 7 o'clock, and you come home.
I ask for the one thing.
One thing. And no chicken no out.
One thing. I don't
Not even ask for cooking up.
Yeah, man,
No
just take
chicken
out
in
the
the
chicken,
out.
and it's probably summertime, so you know they're not doing anything. Because I used to wake up 3 a.m. in the morning, and I'm on my PlayStation until 3 a.m. again.
Exactly.
No.
So I distinctly remember I'm in the kitchen probably doing something, because living room is right there, and then I will just hear the gate go clang clang clang.
And you're like,
Like,
no.
fastest thing to run off.
It happened to me.
all the education, the one little passes them away from
Gone.
all this chicken in 37 seconds. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
All right.
It's a
It's like a rite of passage for every child.
Yes. Yeah. We all live the same life.
We do.
All do.
We're literally all
Yes.
All right. Okay, this one is nice. What'll happen if you complain about your mom to a family member?
And them tell her back?
Yeah, man.
Tell her back?
Or she find out. Let's not say the person tell him. She just find out, like she overhear you.
Oh no.
How much time I can photograph this place? Because
I will cut so proper.
I don't
know.
You know,
I need
funny
this, but I
enough,
need it like 5 more times.
funny enough,
Yeah, I feel like.
because I did that one time. I still hear about it to this day. But it's like, it's not a cussing thing, it's more like a, yeah,
Wow.
I knew what you said.
Lucky you.
So it's like, yeah, no. I was very shocked about this response too. I'm not even
Yeah.
gonna lie. It was very
That would freak
interesting.
me out. This looks like
I wouldn't trust
this, but then like.
I wouldn't trust
I
with
told
the
this
other hand, the
happened.
belt
This happened.
get the
No,
belt.
the scenario that I'm talking about happened when I was 16. Okay, I'm still
So
hearing
two
about it
belts.
today. Every now and again. Oh, I know, and I was like,
We're happy you're alive. You live to say. You live to tell the tale.
yeah.
live to
So
tell the
she
tale.
reminds me about it, but she doesn't do anything about it.
Okay, that's a bit complicated. I feel like it's still coming. Like, trying to find the perfect belt.
Okay, perfect time.
It was an
Alright.
accident.
Okay, nice and simple one. You refuse to fill back the ice tray.
Oh. No, I don't get.
Okay, this is one I can't relate to, so I'm just gonna make something up.
No.
Jamaican mother, you know, even if you can't relate, what do you think a Jamaican mother would do?
Well, obviously, I feel like
So there was this one time.
I cannot. Amanda, it's just please. What happened? I'm so ready for this.
So I have this, what's the word? Thing. Where if it's like even one ice is still in there, it's empty.
In the
Okay.
No, empty.
I can get behind that.
Something wrong with you?
no,
something wrong with you.
I would
Police
cuss
court.
for that, and I'm not a man.
Something wrong with you.
I
I
would
don't
cuss
cuss
for
for
that.
that.
Alright, so
One ice can cool drinks?
hold on a minute. Listen, especially if it's all 2 ice tray in the freezer and it's only 1 empty, you know, I'm no reason
Yeah,
to
that
mix
makes
'cause
sense,
there's
that
a
makes
whole
sense.
other tray.
Okay.
Anyways, there was this one time I, emptied the ice tray, left it on the counter, didn't put it back in the
never even
freezer.
put it
And
in the
I didn't even
fridge.
put it back. Like I didn't even put the empty one back.
Disrespectful.
I just left it on the counter.
Disrespectful.
Mom came into the kitchen and she was just like, "Oh, so this live here."
Feeling big.
So this live here, and I'm just like, I just never met my mommy, and she was just like, "Oh, so like, you're not gonna get nothing cool again to drink," and I'm just like, "What do you mean?"
Forever.
And she's
That's
just
if I
like,
never.
Well, me not feel it up.
Yeah, man.
You not feel it
Also,
up.
when it's full, whose ice tray you going to touch again?
I need to meet her mom. It was fun.
And you know what's
So chill.
crazy? She's shorter than me. Why is it always the short ones that are the angriest? Like, come on, make it make
They have
sense.
to
They have to make up
compensate.
for the shortness.
They have to
She's like,
compensate.
Wow.
and she's the angriest person.
Yeah, man.
But yeah, she's just like, I'm not feeling it up. You're not feeling it up. So nobody not
yeah,
getting
man.
ice.
Hot juice.
I'm never having cold drinks ever again.
And from that experience, I really don't mess with ice trays. Like, I put my juice in the freezer.
I don't know, that's the trauma situation.
I'm just not gonna use ice PTSD.
Because hold on, it was like more than once.
Oh no.
Time and time again.
Yeah, deserve it, man. She deserve it.
Sorry, no
You know
worries.
what's funny about this?
No worries.
I'm basically the mirror of my mother.
Yeah.
I think she'd be okay. Like, just tell her to pull it up.
Yeah.
I would lose
My
my
cool.
everything.
Yeah.
Just going into
One
the fridge.
ice?
Why in the world is this ice tray
Just
not
flip the
full?
fridge. One ice, flip the whole fridge. No, I will be mad, especially if I'm thirsty and I'm looking forward to that refreshing
Yeah, man.
drink. May I turn the house upside down.
You ever come home from a hot summer day?
Yeah.
And you go in and you open the freezer
Like right
and
now.
you see your man.
Like right now,
The
me
juice
but
on the
I'm on ice, like X.
Nothing.
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 Okay.
Sorry.
I love how we all have ice
I'm sorry.
PTSD. So nice.
I'm sorry.
Okay. You lied about not having homework, and then the teacher called.
That never
Yeah,
reached
man.
me still. That never
Teacher
reached me.
called my yard weird. Are you crazy?
Really?
No, never.
Never yet.
I was such a good student. I'm so amazing. You raised a good one, mommy.
Yeah, I love doing homework still.
What? Okay, I'm not going that far.
No, I love doing homework.
I'm not going that far.
Did I say the
No, my mother is a teacher, that's why.
Oh.
That's why.
But it's good. It's fun. No, hey,
I did all
we
my
need
homework
more.
Yeah.
We need
10
more.
minutes before the class. That's how all my homework was done, 10 minutes before the class. Homework when I had and I relax. Are you crazy?
To be honest, I used to do
I was that
I
smart.
did it at school.
I was
I
that
did it at
smart,
school,
guys.
Especially when you have extra lesson,
Yeah.
and you sit down, after the extra lesson, you just do your homework.
Absolutely
Yeah.
not.
When I go home, go stress.
I am a serial procrastinator. I'm doing it in the absolute last minutes, and me I pass it every time. Talk to me.
We used to have a punishment where if you didn't do the homework, they would like let you out of class. So you'd probably like stand up in the main area. So and schools are a bit like a prison. So everybody can see you. And I was like, it happened to me once, and I was like,
Never again.
never again.
Never again.
I'm sorry.
Can't relate. I always got it done.
My shame tree not so short. If them see me, hi everybody.
Yeah, you're in class and I'm not.
I'm not.
But I feel like for a Jamaican mother,
She would
you have
cuss
a
out.
punch out. No, you have
Yeah,
a punch
punch out, more than likely.
Punch out.
Because remember,
If she's embarrassing them, the teacher for call me out.
and they must spend so much money for your
And
school.
then
and
come
you're
up
doing your
here
work.
and talk about, every day you make me come up here, and it's one time you know,
Yeah,
every day you
man.
make me come
Yeah,
up
man.
here, and if I beat you. Yeah. Embarrassing in front of everybody.
I probably say Koso because I feel like that's what my mom would do.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
Probably
Okay.
if you think about like stereotypical Jamaican mom, probably.
yeah.
Cuss out, yeah. I don't think it would be knockout.
Yeah.
My brain went violent. All right. You were provoked. You were provoked at school, and you decided to just dust the girl or the boy.
One thing about my mommy,
So
my mommy always said, don't hit them first. But if they hit you, you better finish it.
Out.
Okay, and that right there is tea. Matter of fact,
I think you're going to get cussing,
what?
and then like a little bit after, it's like,
Absolutely not cussing for what?
you know, because you're
I
fighting, and
was
you know
about
the
to
same
tell a
embarrassment
story.
thing
Oh yeah, I
happening.
understand.
I was about to-
Cause,
No, I was about
No
to tell a
fear.
story, but I don't want them come from mother.
first of all, we got time. Where I say, Keely? The goodest of goodies.
Basically, all I'm saying is one time I was in primary school. Them time them would just come back from England, so I was a softie. I still have my thick British accent. And I was in grade 4, and this grade 6 boy thumped me in my eye, swell it up. All I know is my mom came to school the next day, and I ain't never see that boy again. So all I'm gonna say about that, big up my mommy.
Your mom's outside
And I hope he's
disappearing
okay.
people.
No. Nah, he deserved that.
Just
Whatever
being a
he
man.
deserved that.
Absolutely.
I'm not going into details, and I can't incriminate. I'm a good
Nothing
mother.
at all. Yeah,
Nothing
man.
at all.
All right. So our last one is you were caught begging for something.
My mother would thump me
Your mother
in my
would-
throat.
And in fact, I don't even want to say
She
begging.
would
Your
throat
mother
punch
caught you
me.
asking somebody for
She
something.
would throat
man.
punch
Yeah, man.
me.
Yeah, man.
Right.
You
My
can get either
esophagus
pinch
would
or
have
the
gone.
head box.
My esophagus
immediately.
gone.
It's
No.
going to be the, I'm not in your hand. You make it seem like I'm going to feed you.
No,
Make
she
it seem like I'm going to
is-
give you anything.
She's punching me square in the nose hole. Like,
Keely, Keely, what?
no, how dare you embarrass your mom? I give you
Yeah.
everything. Where I go to
Where you go beg?
Are you
All this
crazy?
is just your auntie, you know. Where you go beg her for? You want to feel like she more than me? No.
It's always a competition with them, isn't it?
No, not for
Especially
my
aunts.
not for my
Especially
mom. It's
aunts.
more like she doesn't want me to be asking people for anything because she
Yeah.
granted my mom provided me with everything I needed and she was not rich. Big up my nice clean mother. But now you only watch African movies on YouTube and I make her watch this. Yeah.
Not the Korean ones?
No, big
African ones.
African
Yeah, man.
movie. Big up Maurice Sam. He's her favorite. If you ever see this Maurice Sam, call my mom.
All right, guys. So that ends this segment. Thank you guys so much for your insights, and we can learn, a bit more about you guys and your parents. So our next segment is gonna be pick a mom. We're gonna have different scenarios, and you're gonna from the multiple choice. So
Yeah,
hopefully we can pass on the
multiple
report
choice.
cards. Which mom we think best fits the question? So like our first question is, who do you think is the most irresponsible mom? The Parent Trap mom
Oh,
or the Home Alone mom?
we're starting now?
Yes.
Okay, first of all, what did I'm going parent trap. All right, you see,
So-
parent trap. Are you talking about the stepmom or the potential
So
stepmom?
the
Yeah.
Parent Trap mom, meaning the parents who say, hey, me and you can't talk, so I'm gonna take half of the pick them here.
That
So
was
I'm gonna take one
responsible.
twin, you take one twin, and we grow them
Not
up
letting them know about each other was irresponsible, but she was a great mom.
But she was a
How? What was it? Home Alone?
Home Alone.
How is your child, your youngest child, going to be
Watch
missing
belly.
4 days
Nah.
and you don't notice?
That is
You should be in jail.
Yes.
careless.
I agree.
She
I
should be
agree.
in jail behind bars. That's the most
You're on
painless
the
thing.
plane and you go,
Yeah,
Oh my God.
Missing a whole child.
You know, she waits until after she go.
You don't do a
Wait,
Hold on.
Somebody's missing.
somebody missing.
You don't do a
I don't know
you
who
don't-
it is,
like
but
you-
somebody missing.
You don't do a spot check
Cannot
of your 11 pitneys? Like, come on.
That's crazy.
You have one and don't remember about it. Imagine if she had more.
No, I think she had like a flock.
She had a few
They
children.
had quite a bit of
They had
time.
several children.
There was
He
like
was the
lots of
youngest,
children.
Kevin,
Yeah.
right? He was the youngest.
It was understandable.
It wasn't.
Or you could maybe count
You don't-
7 and
No.
think it's still 8.
No.
You know what I mean?
Are you fast?
But
No.
I feel like
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. How you count, Chad?
for me it was the wash belly that she lose.
Huh?
Because you know the wash belly is normally the favorite, you're the last child.
Exactly,
But
so
I
she should
feel like
have
at
more.
probably
No.
6, 7 it kind of like
Exactly.
I'm
Honestly,
literally trying to think about like, because I know that you have like parents who experience exhaustion where they were literally, especially if you have a routine
Yeah.
and the routine randomly changes,
Yeah.
your head is stuck in that routine. So it's kind of morbid, but
Okay.
this is how people like reach a point where they accidentally leave their children in the car because they don't realize. Because
Yeah.
in their mind, they've dropped the child off at daycare or something. But Mr. Latra, logically, I'm trying to think, how do you not realize that your whole, what was he, like 10 or something?
Yeah, he was
is
like grown. He was like
missing.
grown.
Yeah, he was. No, he was.
No, like teenage.
Yeah,
He was like,
He was like between,
ten.
between 7 and 10, somewhere
Name
there.
my
About.
can't I go?
That is a whole child, a whole mini sting entity that runs around. You're telling me you don't see that for a couple of days and you're just like, vacation, family time. Come
One
on.
less mouth to feed.
That's exactly what it was. She's like, well,
Yes.
one less plate.
Darn. All right, the next one for Pick a Mom. So this is aspirational mother-child relationship in dancehall. So we have
Ooh, in dancehall?
Spice,
Yeah.
D'Angel, or Shensia.
No, not about Angel. Where are you about?
D'Angel is Marco Dean, you know?
Yeah, but
Beanie Man.
But I don't know who that is.
Pink.
Nah.
No, not that. I don't know what her relationship is like with her child.
Yeah.
Shensia is my answer.
I'm gonna say.
oh, Marco Dean go. Marco Dean, I know fit. Anyway, I'm not missing that.
But my answer to that is Shensia. Why? Because
Shensia, yeah,
Roger
she
seems
does.
like such a sweet,
Yeah.
sweet
child.
I love that little
He's
boy.
not spoiled and hype, he's spoiled and humble.
He is
Yeah.
the cutest little thing,
Yeah,
and he
yeah.
seems so respectful, and he loves his mom. He's like her number one fan, and I'm like, that relationship that you can cultivate between your child, where they fully support you, they seem respectful.
Yeah.
Because it's not like I follow them up, but when I do see their interactions, it's so
Yeah, it'll pop up
pure.
sometimes, yeah.
It pop up
Yeah.
sometimes. It's so beautiful.
Especially they're cooking videos on TikTok.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know
You
what
told
she
me
did.
you put the chicken in the
Like her little
oven.
cheerleader.
He is
right?
100% her biggest fan.
Yeah.
'Cause even the video she posted the other day where she was teasing, I think it was yesterday, she was teasing her
The new
Never
song?
Ever, yeah, Never
Yes.
Ever video. She was sticking out the window.
Word for
and
word.
Dad was like,
Bar for bar.
No, it's not even that. My guy was holding her feet while she was hanging out the window of the car.
Oh, yeah, man,
And
I went to
was
the
like,
party.
right there.
Oh, I didn't know. I didn't
Yeah.
watch all of that video, but
Yeah, if you saw the whole of it.
Important follow-up, right?
Holding her
What is your daughter's name?
Ray.
Ray.
Yeah.
Now, would you let Ray secure that bag though with Shensia's son?
No, what kind of
Would
life?
you?
I think he's a little too.
He's a little too old.
How old is he?
She's a
What is
baby.
he?
Roger is like,
Age is a number.
I'm gonna be real with you
I
guys.
think he's a little grown.
All babies are 5 to me. I'm gonna be.
I'm just gonna put
I'm
it
gonna
out there
be-
that Shensia
Age is a
son
number.
not a baby.
somebody get her.
So he's like 10 now, or like 15
Ah,
now.
somewhere. No, he's
I don't
about
think
like.
he's 15. I
I
think
think
he's like at
he's
least
between 7 and 10. I don't know
Yeah,
what it is,
exactly.
but he's
And she's
somewhere
like
in that
5.
range.
They're
Three.
two years.
Three. But it's in my brain.
Age
Registered
is just a
5.
number.
Sorry, never mind.
Just 3.
Ah, Gen Z.
Age is no longer a number. Sorry. It was like 2 years apart.
I'm sorry.
It's not.
It's getting a little hot in here.
Yeah, no, she.
Okay, all right. Next one.
Hold on, guys. My birth control alarm is going off.
Happy Mother's Day. Big up all the mothers out there. Make sure you do it like this. Flick it.
No, yeah.
Flick it and then.
Yeah. Sorry. So, I don't want too late. I don't want to take it too late after the time, guys.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
Whichever one you're
I'm sorry.
You know, that's crazy.
Continue,
We're having a
continue.
Mother's Day
So you're
special on that go.
You gonna take it
It's
or?
9:30. I would have to get up. So just keep it cute.
I mean, we
Continue.
can get it for you.
Continue. When I get a mini guy on sponsorship in here, mini guy don't stress me out. Girl.
All right, so
I'm so hot.
Screaming.
I keel into this list now. So the next question is, what mom wouldn't you want to mess with their kid? So the mom you wouldn't want to mess with their child.
Is it local or?
I'm so hot. Orange, guys. Hot
you have
flashes.
Spice,
Okay.
Juliet Wholeness,
Okay.
or Pampute.
Honestly,
Who you would want to mess with their kid?
Yeah, man. So their child is on the playground and push over your picnic, and you know, hey,
Spice,
come
Juliet,
back
and
here.
who
Hey,
else?
come here. We'll buy ice cream. Don't trouble that one.
Spice, Juliet, and who?
Spice, Juliet Wholeness, and Pampute.
Juliet always look like she can fight.
Yeah, but she go send out the JDF for tell us say yo, we send a strike force field.
For her child.
We send a strike force field.
Who wouldn't I want my child to mess with? First of all, my background, my kid can mess with anybody, can me fight you, take me on. But realistically, because I'm just a girl, I feel like Spice.
nah.
You got to Pampute, don't. But I feel like Spice.
Pampute will drag you.
Yeah.
She will.
She will drag you.
Second, like literally.
I'm going to stick with Grace Hamilton in this one.
Pampute for me.
Sorry, me I said Juliet, because
Because
I know
you're-
to our nose ear.
Right.
Juliet got the link.
Right.
She
I
got the
was going
link.
Juliet because, for example, Juliet to me is, all right, you work at SLB? All right, cool. Say, man, say, Jermaine Watson.
Today.
You're unemployed, you're
Terminate.
working poppers and
Also,
homeless.
you have
I
your
get
panel
it.
with First Global. Yeah, man, so Jermaine Watson. Terminate. All right, your house is through VMBS. Jermaine Watson.
I didn't think of that. Now I'm
I need to
afraid.
build complexes all
Maybe
around.
Juliet can try. Make sure you with the hands.
I was just about to say that NHP points
So
where.
NHT, Jermaine Watson.
Cancel
Yeah,
all of
man. Lower history 2 million, you hear? Yeah, man.
Two? You have no.
You have nothing at all.
No points.
No, you have to do it small.
No,
a bit
it's not
small.
incremental. None.
Yeah, man. So
No.
I need a 4.5. Give him 4.3. Yeah,
Nah.
man. Yeah, man.
Should I give it
That is the
anybody
thing. You know,
at
you go in
all?
somebody's house and you steal the tiny things and not going to miss?
Nope.
I would do like
Don't like one pair of each,
one
one
shoe,
foot, one
or like
foot of
the
each
knobs,
shoe.
the knobs on the
One battery out of every remote.
It's minor things that will mess with you because you need to walk around like, is somebody messing with me right now? Like you
It's
can't
going to make you so
but
paranoid. It's going to make you so paranoid.
Exactly.
You know, like when they say, "Where do all my spoons and forks go?"
Yes.
Yes.
I think if I was supposed to be like a villain, I would come and steal like your forks. And your
Yeah.
Like you'd always be wondering.
And leave the one spoon and the one ugly fork that you leave in your house and you don't use, and I leave them.
Oh my God. That's
a load they can eat with.
Yep.
All right. So our next one is the Jamaican mom you think would be the best sleepover host. So
Jamaica.
who have the best sleepover?
Okay.
Shelly and Fraser Price, Tammy Chin, or China K?
The best sleepover host.
Like I would have a vibe with China K.
I was going to pick China K because she seems so entertaining. I would love to sit and watch her cook in real life.
Okay.
Like I would love that. That could be my entertainment for the whole night.
I wouldn't say China cake because she had put time as decoration for rice.
That's why I want to see it in 4K. That's why I want to be
Me
there.
upset come in and say, what me I
That's where you
eat?
draw the line.
I want to be a part of that.
that.
I want to witness that in real life. I'm sorry.
I'd say Tammy. I'd say Tammy. I'm sorry. I'd say Tammy.
She seems
She's
welcoming.
cool and welcoming and
Yeah,
she's
but
a
I like
vibe.
the quiet chaos that is China K.
Yeah, I like Tammy.
Sorry.
I feel like it'd be a good little
If you
time.
don't want time rice,
And we can
You know,
watch a movie and
I don't
chill,
put it
but-
as decoration, but I put time in my rice when I'm cooking it.
no, that's fine. But if you put the dead
Girl,
time,
you know, if you eat it, it's a nice little tree and something. It did look cute.
Nice
girl.
little tree?
Yeah.
That's a called tree?
Tree. You know, tree with the branches. I thought it was funny.
I mean, it's just decoration. Just
Exactly, stick it out and don't eat
It's
it.
gone. It's garnish.
It's garnish.
Garnish.
Exactly, fancy.
You know, they wouldn't cry if it was parsley.
True.
but parsley is literally something
Yes,
that I
it's
do.
this time.
While time is a little grown
She's
thing,
saying
with
time
a
is ghetto
branch
and parsley is
the
uptown.
Yeah,
See how the next one. Don't mix me up. Don't put words in my mouth.
I'm of two minds with this one because so like I know China K, lovely girl, everything, but China K well nice, you know. I go to sleep up with China K. You know?
Oh my God, Dan.
But I'm thinking,
Done.
big up Dan.
Every time.
So Shelly and Tammy,
Yeah.
they got the moolah, you know what I mean? So we're talking about when they ask for a cup of juice, there's
China
no
K
ice,
ain't
but
just
they
call it
put the
Burkina
cup
girl.
full, you know
What
what I mean?
a
And they
lie.
don't think about it. We're talking about, unless they were younger, so not even like, no, we can afford our own things. You're getting 4 boxes of Pizza Hut one time, you know what I mean? And
Right.
just straight away for done, you know what I mean? You're getting all the sodas, all the true juice, orange juices. They have the basement is like cinema type with the, you know, back in the day, you know, 16 studio was like the biggest thing in the world.
Me
They have
alright.
all the Xboxes, so I'm like, you know.
You still China K with our time, right, sir? Big up yourself, girl. Yeah.
Big every time, every time. All right. Which foreign mom do you think would be the coolest sleepover host? So now we're going international.
International.
Okay.
We have Beyonce, Rihanna, or Cardi B.
I'm going Cardi host.
Rihanna cause ASAP Rocky.
Now you going to tell us to chat to you for a man?
Period.
Me not
You
sleeping.
There's no problem. But no, you can go for ASAP. And you see this?
What is
You see
going
this?
on?
I call racism.
As a Gen Z, you have to put your foot where you can reach, you know?
Don't let your husband stop you from finding your boyfriend, girl.
Yeah.
Love of your life.
all the way.
Don't let your husband stop you from finding the love of your life. That's all. Yeah.
That's true.
Just go on. All right. Just what's everyone else say?
But I think what
coolest
Beyonce,
sleepover.
big up yourself, but boy, I don't know if I don't go Beyonce. I don't know. I tell her
Boys,
that.
with everything that's going right now.
I tell her.
I would go to Cardi B's house. I tell her.
Cardi B seems fun.
I feel like
Rihanna.
I think she'd have the funnest
Yeah,
stuff.
for sure.
Rihanna.
Rihanna.
Yes, but you going for ASAP. You never see the video on Twitter
I'm
yesterday. The way
sorry.
that
She look for him.
was looking at her man.
I don't
Good looking at soul.
Yo,
We can share.
she
I
saw,
do business.
She saw
We can
him.
share.
She knew we all saw her see him.
That's facts though. The look is like maybe
They were
number
saying,
3.
everybody
No,
keeps saying
like-
that he needs to get off of her, but she's the problem.
I wouldn't be surprised
In all
if after that
fairness,
video she
Caribbean.
popped up.
I feel like we're loving people. Like
Yeah,
when we find
that's
the person
facts.
who we have accepted as.
Yeah.
Are you here? Yeah, man. Your skin, in it.
Yeah, Cardi seems fun though. So Rihanna, boy, you can go to Rihanna.
We'll get Cardi B.
We got Cardi.
Yeah, we
We got Cardi.
got
Have
Cardi.
fun, guys.
All right. Who do you think is most likely to be vocal at the PTA? Queenie, The Angel, or Spice?
Queenie.
Queenie.
I'm gonna have to ask.
Queenie.
Queenie.
Really over
Queenie.
Spice?
Queen.
Because no,
feel
Grace
like-
Hamilton is going to be at the PTA
Right.
and
Yeah.
not Spice, right?
That's
Oh.
We need to remember that.
Great. They need to get professional.
Okay.
Queenie vocal everywhere, every time, anytime of day, it don't matter, she just vocal.
Who's name is Queenie again?
Queenie is
Nico?
Michelle.
She might kill me.
Nico is Amari.
See that I can never ever.
You know,
Do it. One thing is I do it.
Do it.
And do
Okay,
it.
do it,
And I can do
Queenie.
it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
man. No,
I was
yeah.
going to
Yeah,
sing the
man.
song and then I remember this is.
Yeah, this is.
Yeah.
So
I actually walk in.
I definitely feel like Queenie would be the most vocal, and she's going to be vocal about absolutely everything.
Everything. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just because.
Yeah.
No, you can imagine if one of them fails something on the report card.
Oh
And
God.
after that, she can go get floored right then and there.
Oh no, should I dip on ground under the bush? Machine! She might kill me! She might kill me!
Oh, okay. I like this one. The mother that all the dads at school won't stop staring at. We have Casey Bennett, Lisa Hanna, and Yoli Sis.
That they can't stop staring
Yeah,
at?
man, the one who going to get their milkshakes, bring all the dads to the yard.
So it's
your protein shakes,
it's
bring all the dads to
definitely
the yard.
Yoli, but like Lisa has this
Lisa.
regal thing about her, so
She has this
she's the one that they want to.
risking
That, she's the one that they're looking at to wife up and bring home.
Yeah.
Yoli is the one that must say, yeah,
Lisa.
yeah.
I'm sorry.
Me, yeah.
Lisa.
As king of the driver of the gelding truck.
Right,
It's talking about Mother's Day. And as a man, as a man who believes that my standards are pretty high,
Yeah.
I'm not going to lie. Lisa Hanna posted a video the other day.
Yeah.
I have no idea what she was talking about.
The workout one?
Was it the workout one?
The workout video?
Oh my.
I just saw Lisa.
What score is
I was like, yes, baby, where I say? You voting? How much money?
What did he
have a campaign front. What you need?
What's it?
Let's have a card.
Get this
Listen.
man.
A card.
Yeah. Lisa gives.
Lisa is.
Lisa
She
has
just.
him on.
Lisa
She
gives. I
just.
will find a black card for you.
Yeah.
A black card?
Ooh.
Hey.
Ooh.
Sorry, I thought it was just like Lisa.
Show
Lisa
it.
like
Country
black card.
roll yourself.
Man, it's hey, you know, so you know, like that discussion you have with your partner thing in mind is like, hey, who's on your like the bucket list or whatever?
Yeah, yeah,
Lisa,
yeah.
Anna?
Let me tell you this.
Lisa Anna.
Anybody want me invite you, if you ever come to me with bucket list, now
Lisa
put
Anna.
it in at the bucket. Right? But bucket list. Sorry. Continue.
Everybody has like that list.
I
If you
don't
have, it's just a discussion.
Me, I'm looking back about it. Should be enough for you.
But
Thank
you.
you. This is
I'm
a whole
Lisa.
different discussion, guys. I'm sorry. Continue.
Okay, we're wrapping up, but this one is, I'm gonna just go to the last one.
Okay.
So the mother that really hit the jackpot,
Yeah.
Catherine Jackson,
Michael Jackson?
Rita Marley, yeah,
Okay.
Michael Jackson mom, Rita Marley, or Jennifer Bolt.
That really hits the
The
jackpot.
Bolt mother, Michael Jackson mother, or Bob Marley wife.
Who really hit the jackpot?
Yeah, man.
Boy, Rita did have a hard time.
Yeah, man, her thing was a struggle. That's why
I
it was a struggle.
The jackpot, it hit the jackpot in terms of my child is so successful, and if me no want me not work another day in my life,
My life is excellent because my child
is
is successful.
both parents still together?
It don't matter.
No,
We're
we're
talking
talking about with mom.
But just
I want to say both. You want to know why? Because both seem like take care of mother and all of them things that I'm sure she never forgot through the trials and tribulations.
I like Rita.
But Rita did not forget
It
through.
might
Make
be
yourself in a Rita, you're strong.
Yeah,
You
it might be
might
controversial, but
could not do
free.
it.
Let's just take it back.
My opinion, them could have successful look more.
If me get beaten, right? Me get cheat pan. Me still I get money. Me still I get the record deal and everything. You're dead. You left give me, and me have pick me and also grand pick me, where also contribute to me. Who you think win? Narita.
Actually, Bobby Lee thinks of Rita? Like real talk, like, because I think so
If
too.
we think about it, if we
I
think
assume he
about
left
it,
stuff for, the main woman.
yeah,
Did he
but for the
really?
maybe for the side chick, but not for real, for you know.
A lot of these. Big up
Let's be one.
Big up Jennifer.
So it's Jennifer. Jennifer?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, man, I feel like Jennifer is good.
Yeah.
Alright, guys.
Okay.
Boy, oh boy, I see. That's why I'm like, yo, make your babe, talk to when they become of age. Just shouldn't see you walk on. You might come by zip real quick, no?
Yeah.
Yeah, man, somebody need to meet.
You know.
Bring that Judy.
What is going on here? What's going on here?
So, okay, guys. So, thank you guys so much for, that was so fun. So, we're gonna move into our next segment called, is it Letters to Mom? Letters to Mom. So, what we're gonna do is you're gonna read the letters that you wrote to your mom's disease for us. It's just a way to.
I don't want to start. Start from over there. Thank you.
But you have it, right? You have the scroll? Or
I have, yeah.
Okay.
I'm nervous.
Why?
I get emotional about my mommy.
Oh no, facts. I was talking about it today and I was like, hey, you'll cuss with your mom.
Yeah.
You find your mom, but
anybody say anything about my mother?
even
I was on a 1 hour conversation at work today with my mom, cussing
I
out
love that.
somebody because them call them about my mother. My mother, my goodness,
You're
queen
rude.
mother.
You're rude.
Right.
Right.
Yeah.
So yes,
the good in the
Panda, we can start
I'm
with you.
saying.
Okay.
All right. So before we go into that, we're gonna take a quick break. Vibes.
Alright.
Your style, your crew, your vibe. They say a lot about you, and so does the rum you choose. Be selective. Experience the new gold standard of rum with Worthy Park Select. 100% copper pot distilled, aged, and blended to perfection. Embrace your selectively curated lifestyle with Worthy Park Select, the new gold standard. Available island-wide. Must be 18 years older to drink. Drink responsibly.
All right. So before moving to Letters from Mom, we actually took over the Worthy Park Estate and the rum tour. So let's check that out first. Hey guys, Jeremy Watson here, and I'm actually with the group chat today at Worthy Park Estate. They're going to be taking us on a rum tour. So apparently how they do it is they're going to take us from grass to glass. So we're going to start the tour, but let's get some more welcome drinks. before we start, thank you. This one is yours. All right. Hi.
Welcome.
All right. What are we doing today?
Tasting, watching a video, then we go outside, have some fun. Have a seat.
All right.
All right, so you're going to be trying one variety of the 20 different varieties that we plant here, that's sugarcane. All right, and this one is called the virgin cane. All right, so go ahead, open that bag. Just in case this is your first time trying sugarcane, you're going to only take a piece of it.
Do I just
rip it open, that's fine.
All right, good, because
Yeah, that's fine.
Intricate
Don't
nuts
need
or
to be
whatever.
fancy.
No, don't litter, guys. Don't litter. Where is it? All right.
So just in case this is your first time having sugar cane, you're going to put a piece of it in your mouth,
Oh, pause.
chew on it, swallow only
Pause
the juice.
again. Pause again. But no, guys, we're adults here. Oh, he said one, all right? Oh, this is good sugarcane.
Yeah,
And I find myself a sugarcane connoisseur of sorts.
it's different.
This is good.
No, all sugar cane is not the same. You have some that carries a fruity, buttery note, some that is very sweet, some that's fresh, some that's really hard to bite into, as Jamaicans would say, tough, and some that carries a more softer fiber, like the one you're having, which is the virgin cane.
Buttery. I don't hear nothing you say after fruity buttery. You are the real connoisseur. And this is not joking. I consider myself a cane connoisseur, and I've never ever thought of. I've eaten cane differently altogether now. Fruity buttery.
Yes.
Now I have to check. Oh, it was a buttery flavor.
Exactly.
Look at me
Way
now call
different.
myself the authority on food, and I never identified that cane as a buttery flavor. My mind is blown right now. I'm not even joking. You think I'm doing this for the camera? I'm not. This is genuine. Sorry to throw you off.
It's good.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Now, once we harvest the sugar cane, we take it to the sugar factory within 24 hours. The juice is then extracted, then it is boiled. We get molasses and brown sugar.
Okay.
Now, together, it's known as wet sugar. It is poured through a limestone filter back in the day to separate. However, today we're using a centrifugal basket to separate molasses from brown sugar.
Okay.
So what you're going to try next is the molasses. That's a black liquid in the cup. Rich in iron, rich in vitamin B12, especially for men, gives great energy.
Ooh. I like your face when you said that one. So, you have to say it because I have to pause based on how the internet works. What am I supposed to do with this now?
So go ahead, try it.
That is oddly delicious. Have vibes. All right, and you want the sugar?
Largest producer on the island, packaged as Worthy Park cane sugar.
You have to do it like you're stealing it out of the fridge, you know what I mean? Enough vibes.
Method that we used to use back in the day to extract juice from sugar cane. Used to extract 65 to 70% of the juice from the cane, but with the mills we're using today, we extract 98%. So we're going to be doing it. We're going to turn the mill to get the juice from the cane.
All right, so sugar cane here, sieve, bucket, basin, bottle, whatever this is. All right,
All right, let's
vibes.
go.
I'll take this one. So,
All right, start
right.
pushing. Let's go.
ooh.
You got to push, Scotty.
All right,
Push!
all right. I don't go gym for nothing.
Yes.
All right. But is there only a little bit of juice coming out?
Yes, so you gotta push. They're gonna put more in it.
Is so much
let's
sugar cane
put-
used?
Yes, you got to push. Push.
Wow. For all the rum that we drink, this is a lot of juice. No, it's a little bit of juice for all the cane that we're using.
Remember, 65 to 70%.
Oh, all right. Here we go. Oh, all right, ready again.
Muscle up again. Ready?
Yeah, man, this is not a one-person job. No matter how strong you are, this is not easy.
All right, that should be it.
Oh, I'll take deadlift over that any day.
So, a little workout. Right? So now we're gonna taste the fruits of our labor.
This is all the juice from all of that work.
Yeah. You got to remember, old mill, 65 to 70%. A workout.
Ancestors, respect here. All right. Whew! Now I'm tired. Ooh. All right.
Cheers to hard work.
Cheers. Cheers. You need to come and get some. All right, ready? Ooh. This is the buttery flavor you were mentioning
Oh,
before?
definitely. Bring the rum on the line. Let's spice it up.
Ooh, extra. Lime.
Go mix it.
Slowly. Oh.
Ooh.
Fourth wall break. Yo, come taste this.
It's bad. It's seriously bad.
You got the rum?
Give me the rum. Yeah,
man,
it's
take
bad
taste
with the rum.
taste
God no.
Taste rum.
Heaven.
Listen.
Heaven.
Cane juice, rum and lime juice? Yeah, man, that's my new go-to. That's my new go-to. But you said, where we're going now?
Distillery.
Distillery? All right, ready.
All right.
All right, so what do they do with the cane trash?
So we burn the cane fibers known as bagasse to generate steam for the turbines that runs the factory and the distillery. So we generate our own electricity by burning the cane fibers.
How do I get into that business? Because my light bill kind of rough right now.
I know.
Okay.
So we're going to pass the sugar factory that's coming up to the left. Now the sugar factory is where all the cane carts and the trucks offload the sugar cane for it to be washed, cut up, juice extracted and boiled. All right, so take a look on that side.
Okay.
You can see the trucks right
Check it
now.
out, check it out, Sophie. You know, I always thought those were dry cane.
No, they burn them first.
That's so interesting.
Yeah.
Like, it's so fascinating what you don't know about what you think you know.
So we do have estate houses and property as well that some staff members get to live in, but not everyone though. Close to 1,000 staff members, but mostly those are on call 24 hours. Mechanics, engineers,
Okay.
they're the ones. We also have our own gas station.
Ooh.
So coming up to your left,
Wait, how much gas costs though? That's very important to know.
it
if I
doesn't
come in a room
cost
tour again.
$200 for the liter.
Yeah, but we're talking like 150. Like,
No, I can't break it down and give it to you like that, because the thing is that our gas station, only staff members can purchase gas or diesel there.
I feel like a tour goer counts as
Yeah,
staff
but
generating income for
but
the
it's-
establishment.
It's
you know.
a little more than that.
No problem.
All right, so to your right, you're passing, the field that was previously harvested. This is going into 2 weeks now since that section was harvested. The greatest thing about sugarcane, once you plant and you harvest, you don't have to replant every year.
Ladies first. So, you extra. extra. All right, distillery time.
All right, folks, this way. Open. What?
Bro, where have you been? You know how long I've been here? 7 seconds entirely.
Oh.
Jeez.
Come on. All right, so right here we have some blue maho trees, the national tree of Jamaica. They were planted in 2005 by the former chairman's wife. So she did the entire landscaping of the distillery. Now, over to the left, that big tank right there, that's our water storage tank. We have two sources for the water that we use here. So there's an aqueduct which ends at the sugar factory that's piped underground to that tank, and there's also a well. The well is 2.5 kilometers north from here, and it is 400 feet deep. All that water is filtered through limestones. The limestones softens the water and gives it a very slight sweet taste. All right, so right here we have our molasses tank. There's another one located at the sugar factory that you passed on your way coming down. That one holds 1,000 tons of molasses. The beauty about it, it's piped underground to this tank, and it's also sitting on a scale. So we know how much molasses we received and sent to the fermenters at all times. We produce and use our own molasses to make rum. Distillery.
All right. Look at all this rum. You get it?
Yeah.
You get it? Sure?
Here we have our pot still. It's made of copper, and it was manufactured from Forsyth in Scotland. They're known for the #1 for making these things. Every drop of rum bar, Worthy Park rum, comes right through here, right? It takes 5 to 6 hours for the rums to come off. Traditional method as well. So full-bodied, flavorful rums, that is what comes off using the pot stills. Now once we have the fermented wash ready, it goes into the first pot and then heat is applied. Once heat is applied, the alcohol evaporates, travels over the swan neck into the first retort at 30% low wine. From there, it evaporates to the second retort at 60% high wine. Then from there, it moves over to the condenser, the tall one at the end where it comes out as rum at 85 to 87% alcohol by volume.
All right, so Rain kind of burned up the flex. So someone else is gonna have to take over, but you have to watch next week for that, because then we have to take some rum back home for me. Come and never get to taste it yet. So, yeah, man, guys, let's check out next week on the group chat to figure out how the whole tour ends. So, vibes. I'm waiting out there, waiting on the rain though. Hey guys, welcome back. Also, check out the rum tour. You know, take it from me. It's amazing. Anyways,
Facts.
let us tomorrow. Hey.
When was this?
You don't even know that. Hey, easy there, Tiger.
I feel
We'll
like
take you
treatment
next
like a
time.
stepchild.
Easy, Maddie, easy.
Oh my God.
So, let us to mom. You say you have yours.
Yeah.
Huh?
Of course.
All right. Panda.
Yeah.
Panda. Oh, Panda Amanda.
Yes,
Wow.
I didn't get it from the first day.
That was real
First
time.
time.
The
That was
question I
real
have
time.
is this whole time
He didn't
never
understand.
connected.
I was gonna ask you off here, like, where Panda come from? Like,
So okay,
what's the origin of the IG
so
name?
you know, like Amanda, Manda, Manda,
Amanda.
Manda.
It's a whole breakdown.
Real time.
Yep, there you go.
Of Scotty.
Yeah,
Wow.
it's just been a nickname that I've had since forever. And
Oh no, the balloons.
Sila.
that I've had since forever, and then I just really like candles on a whole. They're like super clumsy, and I'm also super clumsy.
And they watch Breeze go by.
Relatable.
There you go. There you go.
You know, with that breeze go by concept, I'm actually very interested in hearing you let her know.
Yeah.
So,
Oh
yeah,
my.
man.
Let's go.
Yeah, man, let's go into it.
Okay. Okay, I'm not a very super sappy, emotional person.
That's wonderful.
That's fine.
Same.
That's fine.
Same, girl.
kind of.
Same.
Okay.
Shit, I think all of us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, sorry, where's her camera? Which one?
There would be that one.
Yeah, man, so you're
Yeah, so
talking,
you're talking to
directly
that camera.
to
Okay.
Mumsy right now.
And this would be mine and this would be Keely's own, right?
Yeah. So, my mom, I call her Mumzel, don't ask why.
Okay.
Yeah.
I
Mumzel
love that.
Mumzel or Momzilla, depending on her mood.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So,
Here too?
ready?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
It's okay.
To Momzelle, first, I have to say thank you. Thank you for your relentless dedication, support, and unmatched care. Thank you for being my inspiration, my backbone, and throughout life, even in the hardest times, I know that you're always the one that I can count on to drop everything and be there for me. You're fantastic as a mother, and even better, sorry.
It's fine.
Even better as a grandma.
I didn't cry. No, listen, when they asked me to do this, I said I cry when I talk about my mom, so y'all better
You okay?
just start.
Okay.
You're even better as a grandma. I just need to let you know that through everything and for everything I am, I could not have done it without you. And thank you.
That was beautiful.
That was really cute.
Yeah.
That was beautiful.
She's my person.
Right?
So
I wish I cried often. I would have loved to cry.
And I cry with you.
No, you see, the thing is, it's always been me and my mom.
Yeah.
And then when Ray came around, it was me, my mom, and Ray.
Yeah.
So it was always the three of us. And I had a medical illness that I had to deal with for a really long time. And it kind of consumed my entire teenage into early adulthood life. And when I say my mother slept on hospital floors, literally would walk
That's a mom, though.
walk from wherever, lift up whatever, no matter how tired she was, whatever she had to do, she was there.
Yeah.
Nothing.
That's
Nothing
really sweet.
like-
I love that as a mom.
Big up
Great.
Mom.
Yeah, like
Big up
my mom,
Momzelle.
I love my mom. Peak person.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Marker.
Markia, I know it's not a competition, you know,
No,
but
for sure, no.
I'm joking.
All no.
Markia, your turn.
I'm not good with
Alright.
words.
You actually wrote it? See?
She did.
That's why school wasn't for me, you know.
My
I never do homework.
nervous because I'm not good with words.
I never do homework right now. Tell me before you say it.
The closer it gets to me, my heart is like,
All right. So, dear mom, thanks for being a strong and independent woman and teaching me a lot of lessons in life. Thank you for always being there to support me through anything, no matter the case, and carry me through tough situations. I appreciate the good and the bad times we've had and the memories we share together. Even though you cuss me out and tell me don't touch your things, you always make sure to leave it so I can find it and use them. Thank you for taking care of me and being there because you truly didn't have to. So thank you for being a mom and a great one at that. Remember when you did tell me, sir, when we little bit said me's not a little friend, but no, you want to call me in your room for mix up and chat to me? No, we're besties of besties, twin, where have you been? Yeah, so look at you now. I appreciate all that and all the memories, so I want to wish you a happy Mother's Day and tell you I love you with all my heart. So thank you.
I love
Oh
that.
man, that was lovely.
Why? Hold on, I'm all in on. I have to take time.
How many paragraphs?
I didn't write that. No, it wasn't a lot. I'm gonna stop now. Oh my God.
Sorry. Now make you nervous.
Absolutely.
Yeah, because we wouldn't.
Just make it group work. Put my name on the bottom.
Feel my heart. My heart has some chest.
Okay, you're
I'm
ready?
nervous.
Let's go.
Okay. My mommy. I know it's cliche, but my mother is the hardest working woman that I know. A lot of the times when I feel lazy, because I tend to procrastinate, I'm a serial procrastinator. I think about everything that my mother was able to accomplish with not even a quarter of the resources that I have available to me today, and it gets me up and gets me going, right? And I would not be half the woman I am today if it wasn't for her sacrifices. TMI, mommy, I'm gonna put a business on the internet a little bit.
Jesus.
Yeah. So my mommy, she got pregnant with me her first time ever having. So I'm that baby, and like at the time I think she was 20 years old. She was young. She didn't have access to a lot of things. So growing up in a deep rural country, she just didn't know a lot of things, So for her to actually go through with the pregnancy, it was a huge sacrifice.
Big up mommy because she's a great mother because a lot of people wouldn't.
Yeah, man. First of the time, good to go out the street. Yeah. So, my father passed away when I was 2 years old. So it's always just been my whole Chile. Hold on.
You got this, girl.
Look at you.
No, you got this, girl. You got this, girl.
I love my mom. I'm sorry.
I know, man.
So my father passed away when I was 2 years old, and it's just always been my mom and I ever since. I don't recall ever. Thank you. Hold on, I'm from you, girl. I was helping you. Sorry. Through everything that she's been through, I don't recall ever being hungry to where there's no food to eat.
Yeah.
My mother worked, right?
Yeah.
I've always had somewhere to sleep. Everything that I needed to progress and to achieve, like things in school, she's always provided. I don't know how she do it, but she did it, right? And I forgot where I was. I got too emotional and lost my way.
Wait, that
It's
was
fine. Take time.
Some of it
was.
but
Take time.
so the other day, so for example, I saw there was a TikTok that I saw recently, and it asked if you at your big age, does your parents still provide for you? And I jumped on that so fast because at my big age, my mother is there for me regardless. The other day I was complaining, and she was just in earshot. I was stressed out and I was complaining about not having certain resources to do things. And one thing about me, money can't solve all my problems. 2 days later, I was at work, and somebody's outside to you. Her coworker came, dropped off an envelope of money from my mom. That's my mom.
like that.
And my mother is not rich, right? But she takes care of me to this day. That's my mom, right? So, Mommy saw half of the things I'm going to right? But there's so much that I could say, but words will never be enough. And in closing, before I start ball again, I'm not really an affectionate person, contrary to me balling right now. And I feel like I fail to let her know how much she means to me and how much I love her. So I'm taking this opportunity, as Mr. Mommy, I'm going to make her watch the episode, yeah? I'm taking this opportunity to tell you how much I love you. You literally mean the world to me. I would die without you, okay? Yeah. I love you so much. I appreciate everything that you do for me. And you're not allowed to leave this earth. And if you do, take me with you expeditiously.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Amen to that.
Alright, before we start ball again now, out here. Chuck.
Okay, I wasn't joking. I didn't do the homework, but I can wing it because you also said something that really triggered something in my brain.
Yeah.
So, leaving this earth is not a concept
It's
in my
not.
brain.
It doesn't
content for my mom. When it comes to my
literally,
mom.
so if somebody's, like I'm at a funeral,
Yeah.
and it's kind of a weird part inside me. I'll just be, all right, cool, what I need to do, or if I need help, pole-bearing or whatever, fine, or my friend is crying.
Yeah.
And I lost one of my friends years ago.
Yeah.
And I've been fine the whole thing, and then I remember in the church, her husband, they just got married, he made a joke about, they made a joke about she likes sorrel beer. This is my regular friend who passed,
Yeah.
He said up there, giving his speech for his deceased wife.
Yeah.
We'll have a sorrel beer up in heaven. And I'm the only person in the audience. I start dying with laughter.
Yeah.
I bust out laughing, and then I start crying at that point. Because I'm like, the man said sorrel beer. And then her other friends come to me and say, long we're waiting for you to break. Because I've been,
very stoic the whole time.
So I say all of that, I'm not wasting any time. I say all of that to come back to, I can't process when, I think my mom is 60 now, and I'm like, yeah, but people live to 2 bills, right?
100, 200, 190.
It's not going
The
to
most
happen.
happens is
It's
that
not
maybe
a
get
thing.
a cane, but we eat healthy enough, so we can figure it out. Yeah, man, your bone's not going to tear. I mean, and so all those thoughts of how much I love my mom and I can't process her not being here, we argue a lot because we're the same person.
Yeah.
So it's just this all the time.
Clashing.
Yeah.
So occasionally you say I love you and stuff like that, but we actually don't say it enough to our parents, even our peers, but mainly to our parents. But it's I cannot imagine a life without
And
a
you
miserable
never
mother.
will have to.
Without my loving mother. And I've been to the hospital 3 times in the last 2 years, and I just remember my mom doesn't handle any stress well.
Yeah.
So she's stressing you out, but alright, so Jeremy eating today and same on watermelon. I need to drive through all the Papine to find the sweetest watermelon and cut it up for him and prepare it and bring it to
That's
him.
my
And
mom. I'm spoiled.
the people them not alone. Visiting hours done, and mother's like,
That don't mean nothing.
you're rude. My son is right there.
Yeah.
I will be right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. So I just think about all those experiences, especially because I've had to do my rapid growth in terms of just boy, man, in those time periods in the past couple of years. And my brain is like, yeah, man, I have my dad, don't get me wrong, and the dad that bounce all my ideas off of, but it's like, me and my mother, even though we cuss all the time, I'm just like, yeah, but it's my mother. I love her.
Yeah.
To death.
Yes.
To
Yeah.
death.
That is literally.
I would literally, it's another thing, this is my Roman Empire, one of them. If somebody come and say, hey, choose you or your mother, you're supposed to think, your mother would think, well, I've been here 60 years or 70 years, so
Yeah,
give me time now.
but
Me,
I
I'm
would
like,
go.
The 32 was good.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Hey, G, right here, so. Don't want it. Leave her, please.
Absolutely.
Just promise, pinky swear. So, I just want to say, Mom, I love you all the time. As much as we cuss and argue, you are my everything, my world. I don't think I've ever actually said that. You don't know me at all. But yeah, Mommy, I love you with all of my heart and my everything. And stop feel some love other girl more than you. You need to stop it. Love you. That's my letter.
Sweet. That's beautiful.
But I also feel that we don't understand how much we're on borrowed time.
Yes.
We don't appreciate
It just
even
reached
our friends and family overall and people dear to us, and that's always there for us. We don't appreciate them as much. So I think on Mother's Day we should all take the time to not appreciate only our mothers, father, sister, brother, everybody overall.
And I think it should be something that we do even not because of one
But,
specific
Exactly. Yeah.
Because, like I said, my mom is my person. As soon as something happens, she's the first person I call.
Yeah.
Like yesterday, my leg was swollen, and I called her, and she dropped everything, came to my house, and she stayed the night. And
That
she was
is
like,
my
"What do you need?"
I'm pretty sure even us Gen Zs, we can back with her and we say, Mommy,
Yeah.
Mommy,
Like,
come back home.
I am spoiled.
Slices.
I am so spoiled that I don't eat seasonings, right? My mother picks the seasonings out of my food before she serves it to me. My mother will cook a separate pot if I don't eat what she's cooking. Like
Same.
my mom.
my mom too.
My mom spoils me.
My
Spoils.
mom, no, she doesn't. Weird fact. My mom's Indian, but she doesn't eat curry. Right?
Like that.
It is literally the weirdest thing. She doesn't eat curry. My mom knows I have an ungodly obsession to curry. Like,
Okay. You got everything that she
girl,
missed.
I don't know if it's
You got all the
if
genes that
my-
she missed.
My blood's green at this point because like I will eat curry every day.
And it's not the fake curry, right? That
No,
going
not
around.
that.
Okay.
There's fake curry. I feel like
We can talk about that
We
later.
can talk about
My
it
mom
later.
makes her own. That's what I was getting to. My mom makes the curry, like down to the powder.
That she doesn't eat.
That she doesn't eat. She makes the powder like from scratch,
For you?
and then she will cook it for me. And I'm just like, you're cooking, you're not eating. And then she's just like, yeah, but you wanted it. And at that point, I was just like,
do we have the same mom? What is going
Make
on?
up while a liquor. So when we can come at the yard for the liquor.
anytime, you know, because she make her roti and everything from.
Oh, yeah, man.
Proper Indian.
Yeah, man, this next link up.
Back to the dinner, guys. Sunday dinner.
But yeah.
Before we close out, I want to ask you guys one thing. Does your mom do that thing where when you guys have an argument, how they apologize is it a stroll past your
Oh
room?
no.
I'm going to make breakfast.
No.
You want any?
It's
that's
more
my
of-
mom.
No, it's more of a. And then she go again. And then she look at him. Food up on the table still. What serve too long? What take too long? Serve too master.
My mom does that one. We'll have an argument or whatever. Me and somebody, boy, mommy, me love you. You know, me's a good malisa. Me a malisa.
Yeah, man. Of
So-
course. Yeah, man.
She come and she, oh, you want, we go do this? Or you want this?
And it's
Ma,
the best
this, you
things,
want
the
some?
fanciest things, you
Yeah.
know?
Ma, I want mango. You
When
want
you
it? Because my mother know me like mango, you know?
She cook oxtail, she cook curry, she cook this, she cook
The
that.
thing is, my mother hates when I'm not talking to her, so immediately she's like, you want some of this? Yes, some, yeah. And I say,
How I know my mother is apologizing is when she cooks it. Because I'll be in my
Yeah.
room, like, you just wake up, so you know, you just decompressing before you start eating.
Yeah.
I just see a plate come into my
Into the
room
room.
of the food.
You have
Yeah, man, so
luxury.
here's the food that...
No, you have luxury.
So she
Not
come and
the
say,
food in
you
bed.
want
Luxury.
anything to eat? And I say, I will have to go. All right, she's trying to apologize. I
Yes.
love her. No problem.
Just accept
Sure,
it.
mommy.
Accept
So I'm
it.
like waiting to hear the shout from across the house.
Yeah.
All right, here you go. And then here's the porridge or tea with it. I'm just like, I want vex another dog.
Me used to
We
lick a
can't.
bit and vex
Nice.
and starve and go to bed. So me to say, I don't want it. I'm not eating anything. I don't want
at my
anything.
big age, I'm not vexed with my mother too long. Me
No,
mother
it's different. No, it's different. But with the young guys,
Back in the
The
day,
worst thing.
back in the day.
Mr. Stop, what do you?
Big up all the moms.
Big up all the moms everywhere.
Big up Amanda Panda.
Yeah, and
Henry.
Hey, just remember, it's called up Shensi in a couple of years.
Can you stop trying to
Secure.
call us?
Secure.
He's innocent.
Here's the thing. He's looking out.
I got you, girl.
So it's
I
like,
got
he's
you.
looking out, you know?
Got you. So, guys, thank you so much for coming on the program today. Thank you guys for watching with us. Again, I have not been Gia, been Chocolate, I've been Scottycuss. So, guys, Keely, Marquia, Amanda Panda. Hopefully, IGs are going to be here. Thank you guys so much for joining us. It was an amazing time. I learned so much.
Thank you.
And with that, we've reached the end of our episode. Thank you guys so much for watching here on the group chat. Big up the bar for the location. Izzy the artist for our lovely girls, their makeup. Big up Cut Beyond Dreams for the lovely mothers they signed. Check them out. Big up Dacx Productions for, well, the production. Big up Worthy Park Estate for keeping us, I want to say hydrated. All right? And big up the Bridge for keeping us fit and fresh. So check us out on the next episode, guys. See ya.
Bye.